Today's trading takeout is based on why it's good to use anecdotes when you're coming up with an investment thesis or trading idea or something like that. I'm going to kick it off with a story. So there's a guy that I met once who he was a fairly good investment manager, and he was a really strongly principled guy in terms of how he would come up with his investment ideas. He's a portfolio manager, and one of his ideas was to do with the food industry and to judge which supermarket was the best one to buy at a relatively good time. He would, what he did was he went in and bought an own brand packet of sweets. Okay. So whether it was Sainsbury's, Tesco, or I can't remember which ones it was that he might have gone for, but he bought some sweets from a supermarket. He then wrote into the supermarket after having counted which groupings, so say they were like wine gums or something like that, he would count out how many wine gums of each color were in each pack and then say, here's evidence that there are fewer wine gums in this pack and whatever. Basically, he was saying that the sweets in the packets were unequal. And he only did this because it's such a stupid thing to send in a complaint over. But he wanted to know which firm would actually reply with a person rather than an automated email. Okay. And the reason why he wanted to do this was because he thought that the firm which replied and would have an actual conversation with him via an actual person would have the capability to pay for labor that would support such a spurious question. And so he'd buy the shares of that supermarket. Anecdotes like that can really work seriously well. It's not scientific at all, but these are good ways to sort of train your brain on how to think of the market and how to think of trading ideas.